Hi, welcome to Pneuma, Breath of Life with Genuendo. This is a first-person puzzler that has a lot of philosophy in the narration, and I'm going to do my best not to talk over it so you can hear what's going on. The loading screens are a bit long, but it's fine because it gives me time to talk. The narrator in this game talks a lot, so there's going to be a lot of him talking rather than me. And so I'm going to be a little quiet, but in between when he's talking, I'll let you know what's going on. Anyway, this is a real fun puzzle game. I played it a little bit and started over so I could record it for you guys. So here goes.
In the beginning, me. I'm awake. I'm alive. I can feel it. Life flowing through me. Breath, thought. A few seconds ago there was nothing, but now here I am. Well, there's only one logical conclusion. I am God, and this is my universe. It's pretty cool. But it's too dark and silent, formless and void, not fitting for a god of my stature. Let there be light! Oh, and there was! Oh! Wow! Oh, I must be God! I can move, I can talk, I can walk! I hover to and fro above the infinite surface, plain as it is. This is amazing! My universe! A bit bland, but a bland universe is better than no universe. Still, I feel the need for progress. I need a direction. I need a destination. An end to my beginning. An omega to my alpha. For how can there be progress without a destination? Aha! A path! A narrow path that leads to a destination. Progress! Before me, I see a large wall. I press on and walk through the wall like a ghost. Nope, walls are solid. Can't do that. Note to self, cannot walk through walls. A button! Push the button. Escape the box. I control the world with a wave of my figurative hand. Though, being a god, I have no need for hands, apparently. I think I need some trimmings, something to spruce the place up a bit, make my universe heavenly, something to reflect my wealth and godlike status. Grand. It needs colour, gold, lots of gold, to reflect my immense wealth, an abundance of goldness, also to reflect my love of reflective metals. Whoa, okay, that's it. A temple, that's the right kind of place for a god to live. If I bend my figurative knees and jump, the world moves downwards, away from me, the centre of my own little universe. I translate the world as if it were mine. Well, yeah, which it is. As I move forward, the world approaches me. I am literally the centre of the universe. As I turn, the world rotates around me. I am pivotal. I bring a new meaning to self-centered, what with being the centre of all things.
Alright, so there's a few buttons over here, and it looks like there are as many buttons as there are little spinny platform things, so I'm guessing, push the button.
To define my influences. Who are my influences? Well, myself. I inspire myself. I am inspirational. I aspire to be myself.
The style in this game is really cool. I really like the art. I'm not going to stop and stare at it too much because I don't know much about art, so I don't want to look like an idiot.
Matched. Perfectly. Now I can relax. Thinking time is over.
Alright, and that's the end of the first level. I do want to add a quick little disclaimer that if you plan on playing through this game and you enjoy solving puzzles, don't watch my playthrough because I'm going to give it all away. And these aren't really the kind of games that have a lot of replay value because once you figure them out, that's pretty much it.
Lead me, path. Lead me to my destination. Onwards. A passing gate is a sign of progress along my path. I must admit that I rather enjoy the progress. However, it seems I am met with a new challenge at every turn. These challenges require knowledge. Slightly worrying. As a god, I consider myself all-knowing. Why is it I must stop and think? Knowledge is obscured from me. All these eyes watching. makes me a bit uneasy. Not a fan of onlookers, to be honest. That which I can see exists. Ah, a bench. Brilliant. Something to rest my figurative head upon from all that adventurous walking. But I must be honest with myself. As a god, I feel no real need to rest. I don't know why I made a bench. Doesn't really make sense. Maybe I should rest as an example to others. No, there are no others. Don't understand why I filled the place with pots, either. I don't have anything to store. Maybe I should make lemonade. I need to invent lemons first, a few other things too. Time to start a list of inventions. Lemons, a lemon press, sugar, the abstract concept of sweetness. A tongue. I definitely need a tongue, but I need a body first. Legs. I want legs. Then I can have footsteps to accompany my walking. I find myself awfully ethereal currently, even for a god. A door that opens only when watched. Yet more evidence of my centrality to this narrative. It makes me wonder what is in the next room before I enter. Is there anything? Is it simulated? Is it culled because my mind does not have the power to imagine the whole world at one instant? Oh, for the sake of sanity, I choose to believe the world around the corner exists. Aha! There it is! Hiding. But I'm afraid not even you could escape my powers of observation. Wow! So many books, years of reading. But why would God read books that he's written? Then again, books written by God would be the best books. Why would I read books that I haven't written? I should write my own book. A book set apart from the rest. I wouldn't know what to call it. Autobiography, maybe. A brief history of life. Pneuma presents himself in Pneuma. Critics have called it the best book ever written. Winner of every writing prize for writing. The Hallway called it the best book since records began. A small bench said it was a record-breaking record of historical records. Oh, I don't know what kind of book I would write if I didn't write an autobiography, though. Maybe a piece of fiction. I could tell stories of magical doors that only open when watched. Maybe stories about a little wooden boy come to life. Maybe I'd write science books. As the creator of the universe, I could easily write an exhaustive science textbook. I mean, if I got something wrong, I could just change the rules of the universe to match the book. I could keep changing the laws of the universe and write new revisions. I could write every book on the face of the universe. There's still every book to write, and forever to write it in. I notice how things further away seem smaller. An increase in distance causes a decrease in size. This is called perspective. The irony is the implication. I must be the biggest thing in the world.
Alright, so in later places in the game, I'm guessing the puzzles are going to be a little more complicated, and there will be a lot more time between when he finishes talking and the end of the puzzle. But looks like that's it for the second level. Alright, I cut out some of the loading scene just now because I wanted to go check this achievement. Apparently what I was calling the first level was a prologue, and then what I was calling the second level was actually what's called the first chapter. Because apparently this is a book that we're writing here or something. But yeah, so now we are starting at the beginning of the second chapter. So without too much further ado, let's go ahead and do this. It's hard to tell when he's going to start talking. I never know. The light is really weird in this game.
Because it's just here. I guess as God, I made it. I can't remember ever making any of this, though. Marble requires great heat, pressure, and time to form. So how did I make it? Did I just pop it into existence? I guess I could do that. Or did I have it in another universe cooking for a couple of million years? Both are reasonable. Maybe both. Changing it up. I need to work on my memory. Look at this! The world bends to my will. More evidence of my deity. The immense power of my mind. Bow before my ample brow, for I can move things with just a glance. Fear my gaze, lest I move you around.
I'm sure that sitting there watching me play this after the fact, that it's probably obvious what I have to do, but, you know, you've got to mess around and see how things change. I don't know what makes this thing light up and what makes it not light up, or if it has anything to do with the puzzle. I almost think there might be another eye around here somewhere. That wall's got an eye on it, but Usually you look at something and then it changes, but that one doesn't change when I look at it. Oh. Oh. Oh, okay. So, it moves however I move whenever I'm looking at it. Okay. Oh, it's out. I feel like I'm going to be saying duh a lot at myself in this game. So if I do anything incredibly stupid, just, you know, keep in mind. It is a puzzle game. I wonder if that door opens. This game is really pretty, if nothing else. I don't know that I'd like this much gold in a house that I was going to live in, but it's pretty. Reminds me of ancient Greece.
It's a polite door.
Maybe Rome.
Opening itself upon my approach. The right way to treat your god door. I shall give you great treasures for your compliance. This door? What a conniving door. You can see its proud look as it attempts to thwart me. Why can't you be more like that other door? That other door had respect.
So it does the opposite of...
I shall walk through this door with head held high. I have bested you, door.
He was being sarcastic there. So I guess if you didn't want to walk backwards, you could just look down and then the door wouldn't close when you walk through it, but... Oh well. I suppose it's important for a deity to be sarcastic.
Have you not moved? Rotate about me, bridge. Bow to my rotational power. I wonder if this is normal. Moving things with your mind. It must be. I am normal. That cannot be contested. Normal is the norm, and as the only thing, I must be normal.
It's a good question. What is normal? I'm definitely not normal. I don't know what normal is, but... not me. I suppose nobody's really normal. I think normal is just this idea we all have in our head of something that we all can fit into, but none of us really do. Ever met someone that was just like so plain and boring that you wanted to call them normal? I don't feel like normal is a compliment.
I am mighty. I rather enjoy moving heavy marble with my mind. It would be a tough job to move this marble by hand, to be honest. What are hands? I can move bridges with my mind. I wonder if I could move them to laughter or tears. They seem to be quite emotionally dead. But with enough anthropomorphism, I'm sure they would lighten up. Thank you, bridges, for bringing things together. I wonder if these bridges deserve my thanks. If they're my creation, is to thank them to thank myself? Well, thank me for my excellence.
Okay. Is it gonna move while I walk up the stairs? No. Well, that seems awfully sensitive. It's okay, we made it through. I wonder if fall damage is something we need to worry about. Do we have health? There's no HUD at all in this game. There's not really a lot of...
This world seems counterintuitive. Not entirely sure what's going on. I seem to be playing a series of practical jokes on myself. Who constructs a world like this? A world that attempts to confound me at every turn. Why did I make such a world? Makes me feel smart, I guess. How gratuitously self-indulgent.
Yeah, but I mean, you are a god, so self-indulgence is, you know, one of your luxuries. You're allowed to be self-indulgent. Oh. Guess it moves even when you're walking on it. If you look at the eye while you're moving. Anyways, I was saying there's not any, like, HUD or anything in this game. All you've got is the little reticle that shows you where you're looking. So I don't know if your character has health or anything, but let's not try falling off anything too high and just let that be our plan. More of those fires. I don't know if they do anything. Okay, so it looks like these platforms rotate whenever I'm looking at them.
The world turns about my pivot. Is it that
Whoa.
the world turns around me, or that I turn around the world? If it's just matrix multiplication, then the question is redundant, I'm sure. Cos theta minus sine theta cos theta. My conscious perspective makes it an incontrovertible fact that I am the center of the universe.
I like that this guy just magically came into existence at the beginning of this game and he already knows, like, calculus. Alright, sorry, this part might make you a little dizzy. Hopefully you're not. Hopefully no one watching is really easily nauseated. Okay, so... it looks like that's as far as that's gonna go. Oh, nope. Well, you don't take fall damage, so that's a good thing. Good to know. It's just really annoying to climb back up the stairs. Hey. Let's not walk off the edge of the very high platform this time. Can we do that? I don't think I can make that jump. Oh, okay. I can move it without being on it. Good. Now I can make that. Whee! That wasn't as fun as I imagined it was going to be. These controls are really sensitive in this part. I'm not trying to jerk it so far every time, but I don't know if it's just because I was standing real close to the thing, but it like moves like when you barely touch the controller. Alright. Hopefully you all still have your lunches. That A on that door looks like it's backwards.
As a god, I can turn any situation to my advantage. The rules of the universe are mine to write, though they're rather conventional at the moment.
Is the whole room spinning? Yeah, it looks like that's what it's doing. But is that where I need to go, or is that where I came from? Okay, looks like that's where I need to line it up with right there. It's like impossible to tell how fast it's going. That's where I came from. And that's where I need to go, not far enough. And now we went too far. There we go. And it looks like it's the end of the level again. I'm probably going to go ahead and cut this video here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this game. I've been having so much fun. I'm really excited to get to play this. I hope it does well on the channel. And hopefully all of you have played and enjoyed this game as well, because I think it's really fun. It also gives you a little bit of philosophy to think about. It's kind of fun. I've read a lot of that already, but it is neat. So thank you so much for watching again. My name is Genuendo, and I will look forward to seeing you in the next one.